So I don't know if I'm going to use this as a discussion time or a life lessons yet, but new series of videos just to enlighten and try and awaken some of you just about life. So where do we start? Let's talk about people being slaves to society. My parents have done it. My dad's got health problems now, so he's not really working too much, but my mum's still working full time. At the moment I work part time, and the majority of people work full time to then buy materialistic things, which they don't need. It's just to like keep up with the Joneses and compare with their friends and try and outdo each other. That's what it comes down to. I know my parents have done it to pay the mortgage off on the house, which I understand that. But in terms of the overall goal in just general with people, is your life really worth being a slave to someone to go and just waste it on materialistic things? If that's what your aim in life is, then I feel sorry for you, because life's a lot more than that. That's why I struggle to work a full-time job, because I refuse to be a slave to the system. It's a system that has got us stuck. Why do you think there's so many suicides and so many mental health problems in this world? It's because of how it's set up. It's run by the elites. They're the only ones that, unless you're born into like a bloodline, or you have your own business or something, that you're your own boss, you're in a trap. And so many things are a trap. Relationships are a trap. Family members can be a trap. And a lot of things. So my advice would be, if you're not happy with what you're doing with a job and you're full time and you feel like you're not adding nothing to the world, but you're just like surviving and getting money, that the majority of it is going to go on your house and pay for your car, and your car continues to break down, and it's all a trap. Everything is there to rinse you of your money and what you've worked hard for. You make all this money, and then the majority of it is gone by the time you've paid out all your bills. And this cycle continues. Especially if you don't invest or have other outlets for other income. So, I don't have an answer to how you can add more value. That's up for you. That's up to you to work out and figure out. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But my parents have said to me in the past, don't you want to be able to go on holidays every year and have a nice car and eventually get a house and that? And why that would all be nice, it's not worth killing myself for. Like, my dad is a perfect example. He worked his arse off all his life, give, and now he's just got health problems. And now he can't get no benefits because the government and the system don't give a shit about people. It's a trap. Now, I know people have to pay their bills and that, but you don't have to be living in the house you're living in. You can live in or rent a place. People are living above their means just to show off, like I said earlier, keeping up with the Joneses. It's really not worth it, because in the end, it's just worse off for you. Your health's going to deteriorate. There's so many people in the world that have give, and then they think they're going to have a happy retirement or whatnot, and then it don't happen. And that's what the system is, and people fall for it. So you need to try and find a way that you can add value in this world, and try and be your own boss. But even when you're your own boss, you still got to answer to someone, because you still got to pay tax or whatnot, depending on what country you live in. So just know that it's a fucking trap. And ask yourself, I'm doing this 9 to 5, I'm working, I'm doing overtime and everything, and I'm still not benefiting from it. I'm still in debt. I'm still 90% of my pay is going out on bills and all this shit. After a while, you need to start questioning what you're doing, because the cycle just continues and nothing ever progresses. Yeah, you might have a better car now. Yeah, you might have got into a bigger house, but that's taking more money out of your pocket now. So now you've got to do more hours, or you've got to get a better job or a higher paying job that you don't necessarily like. So it's a trap. You lot need to start waking up and stop being zombies, and stop living by materialistic means. Like, I don't have a lot, but I would rather struggle and rarely have materialistic things and treat myself than slave for it for the rest of my life. My mum and dad worry about it for when they die, that what's going to happen to me, but I've told them that that's not for them to worry about. That's down to me. I don't want them to feel guilty about shit like that. That's my choice. As I said, I don't want it. Do you think I'm trying to end up like my dad with health issues because I've tried to give to people and received nothing back? It's got to be give and take in this world, and the proof I've seen so far, people just take. And I'm not trying to kill myself for someone to benefit. Why go slave for someone just to make them richer? But people don't seem to understand this, or they just don't want to do the research to how they can self-improve and better themselves to try and come up with something else. I work part-time just to get by, and it's enough for me because it allows me to feed myself. It allows me to just put money away and shit. That's another thing. I don't get a high amount of money because of the hours I work, but I still put stuff away from the amount I get, and it leaves me short every month. But I'm not going to go kill myself just to be like, oh, I got a new iPhone. Do you know what I mean? It's pointless, it's materialistic, and it's bullshit. So I think I'm going to leave it here today for this one. But more videos will be coming like this because the world needs to fucking hear it. And yeah, I've not got a great deal of subscribers or whatnot, but hopefully I can help some people if they come across the video, or people that are already subscribed. The sad thing is as well that unless you're a celebrity nowadays, people don't want to listen. And you've got to remember, most of these celebrities are only in their position because they've sold their soul for something. They can't be in their position, most of them anyway, unless they're born into it again. They can't be in the position without giving something up. So it goes a lot deeper than you think it does. I'll catch you soon.